What is good, friends, and welcome back. We are gonna talk about the Paramount Finals, the season 2, and with me today we have Fubar.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Long time no see.
Yeah, a long time. I don't remember when was the last time we did a collaboration video, but anyways, I wanted to have your input on some topics here. A lot of you ask me some question. Hey, what is going on with the Paramount Finals? Why only 5 teams instead of 8? It was a shock. Well, not quite a shock to me. I saw the email from S40, and I think 37 also, they sent a message saying they would pull out of the Paramount final. We're gonna try to figure out why. I think I know why. We're gonna talk about this, maybe find a way or suggest Lilith to avoid this kind of disaster. Because let's face it, I mean, those 8 alliances who qualify, they should have a privilege to play this Paramount Cup and not try to avoid it. It's the same thing that is happening with the legendary battlefield. Everybody is avoiding this battlefield at all costs, and it should be the complete opposite. Everybody should want to play for the legendary one battlefield, as it's the best of the best with the best reward, right? But it's not quite the same thing. I don't know about you, Fubar. I think that you play currently in silver.
Silver 1, I'm trying to work my way up to gold 3, but I'm doing my experiment where it's going to be causing me to climb the ladder respectively until I hit legendary 1.
I don't understand why there's so many gold battlefields, so many silver battlefields, and absolutely almost zero legendary 1 battlefield. Well, I know why, but it shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's a lot of players that are in gold that are very talented players, especially among the free-to-play players, that should be trying to strive for a legendary 1. I mean, like, with insane activity, insane, like, tactics, skill, a lot of these players are playing in gold because it's just as competitive as they would assume in legendary 1 because of the whales.
So just to backtrack a little bit so you guys better understand the history behind this. So 2 conquests ago, we were playing in Rome. And in Rome, there was 14 en masse. The plan was that 14 en masse would join the coalition of S40 and 37. And they would represent the opposition versus 21, Avengers, and of FWZ, and maybe either God or another alliance. At this point, it doesn't matter, but it was supposed to be this clash of titans that everybody was waiting for. After after Rome, 14 disbanded, so does Mass. Well, they didn't totally disbanded, but they broke into smaller alliance, as the plan for 14 was to migrate to a newer server and rebuild the alliance, but it didn't go as expected. As for Mass, they just broke up into alliances, and I'm sure that inside them they were not too sure what they were doing or if it was good or bad for the alliance. So while 21 and Avengers and FWZ stays the same. Then we played San Francisco, where we fought S40 and hashtag 40, as well as GOT. We had a lot of fun, and then came the Paramount final, when we heard or we viewed the mail from S40 saying that they would skip or avoid the Paramount final. This is weird, as they qualified, and they if you look at not the final reward, but the rank reward. So if you don't recognize UAV as S40, 37 is the same, and yeah, it's only UAV or S40 that changed their name. So basically, they collected the rank, the 4th place reward, and they just gutted the alliance, avoiding the final, which upset a lot of players. I understand, but guys, what I understand here is And I do understand their situation. I do understand the reason why they want to avoid the Paramount final. So let's say you have a choice. You have a choice to play in the Paramount final, collect almost zero reward, and get your ass kicked. Instead, you play a normal or regular conquest, have a lot of fun, and collect a massive amount of rewards. The choice is simple. I mean, nobody wants to enter a conquest and get their butt kicked, right? So that's what they said. They had a choice to avoid it, so they did. And between you and me, I would have done the same thing, right? Many players in S21, Avengers, and FWC, they don't understand that because they almost have a guaranteed win. So of course they feel offended, they feel the victim of this sabotage. But in reality, any alliance or any players inside the alliance, they want the victory. Everybody plays to win because they want the rewards, right? And between you and me, I'm surprised to see GOT in this top 8 and even C14. I thought they would drop out as well, but they stick around and we have to respect them. That is amazing.
Now, I can understand why they pulled out as well. The Paramount Cup rewards are kind of lopsided to an individual level instead of an alliance level. For example, you got these amazing skins for your units, your base, that only one player can get. And it's kind of, with that being taken away, it kind of is like a lackluster field. No one wants to really fight for it, honestly.
That's one of the problem. I mean, they know they will never collect those rewards anyways. Those allies who drop out, and even if, let's say, in theory we win, I'm in 21, and let's say we win. So if you look at alliance repute, sovereign, I never get that. It's impossible unless I'm a massive whale and I'm ready to invest. I use invest loosely here. I want to spend a massive amount in reserves just to win the either fighting machine or sovereign reward. Then yes, I will collect this permanent skin, but I will be the only one player in the alliance to collect this skin. It's almost impossible. Yeah. So I mean, Lilith, they need to up their game and increase the reward, because the Paramount Cup is like once or twice a year. It's supposed to be the grand finale, the best of the best showing up. The rewards should follow this mindset, right?
Yeah, I agree. It's like the football version of the NFL Super Bowl and the NHL's Stanley Cup. It's not an individual effort; it's a team effort. Therefore, the team should be rewarded with these skins.
Right.
I feel, or at least the top performing members. Like 10 to 20 members, maybe 30.
Absolutely, they did exactly the same thing in the first season. They repeat the same recipe. And they realize that now the hype has gone. It's not a novelty anymore. We know what to expect. So nobody wants to, we don't have any benefit from playing in the cup. Might as well play outside and have a lot of fun. Yes, S40 may sandbag the other alliances, but you know what? It's almost a guaranteed victory for them. So how can we blame them? Lilith, they need to up their game at least. I see two things. The first solution, I'm not a fan of it, but it's an idea. So basically what's happened is when you make the top 8, the condition to collect this reward is to participate in the cup. If you leave, you should not collect this reward. But I'm not a fan of removing stuff. Instead, they should give additional reward just to participate in the top 8, because it's not, we saw what happened. They made the top 8, but they decide to leave and they keep the reward. So either they take it back, or they deny them the reward, or they give additional reward just to be part of the Paramount Cup. That's the only way the player or the alliances will be motivated to play this event. If you offer the same rewards, what's the point, right? This game is all about reward. So, hello.
Yeah, no, I agree with you completely on that. But I do feel this unique situation here of them pulling out can be spun into a positive light. So we got the top 5 teams, right, in the Paramount Cup right now, right?
Yes.
And there's no even way to split up alliances into equal teams. If it was 6, then it could be 2v2, all the way down. But now if we did a free-for-all, the top alliance take all, that would be very interesting, wouldn't you think?
I agree with that. I mean, the politic is a reason why this conquest or all the conquest kind of sucks. Most of the time we know who's gonna win, who's gonna lose, because naturally these strong alliances will always want to team up with other strong alliances. That is a fact. It's always like that, always will be. I understand that everybody wants to win, right? So if you are on the weak side, you have kind of the short end of the stick, literally. My take on this, and before you throw rocks at me or you unsubscribe, is my opinion. S21, they should play against Avengers just to balance out the team. If we play with Avengers against everybody else, it will be 2 versus 3, but it will still be unbalanced as 2 of the strongest alliance play against the rest. And when you play with other teams, you don't necessarily add up the power to try to figure out if it's fair or not, because to coordinate together, it demands a lot of effort, and it's not always possible because maybe some alliance they are most active during, let's say, Asian hour, as the let's say NFG they are more active during North American hour, so it's kind of impossible to have them both active on the same shift. Anyways, my opinion, S21 should play at least against Avengers, so we have a challenge. And it doesn't mean we play against them that we will become enemies. It's just that to have something interesting, since there will be almost nobody to fight. Now the question is, which side will FWZ go? I don't care. It doesn't matter. We are still friends, and in the end, to make this fair, we should distribute equally the rewards and give touch reward to everybody. That would be the best way to do it. But like I say, I don't decide. I'm not even R4 in 21. I don't decide crap because I hate this politics stuff. Okay, I'm just expressing my opinion because let's be real here. I want everybody to have fun. I posted on the Facebook Warpath group that I don't blame S40 for leaving. I would do the same thing, right? So
honestly, I don't think anyone in the audience can blame them, even in the viewers. Yes, everyone talks a little bit of smack, but at the end of the day, if you know you're guaranteed to get your ass handed to you and not get any good rewards, why would you put that effort where it could actually sabotage your alliance in the long run? It just makes no sense. Go have fun. Now, what I think in this situation should be, like I said before, would be a free-for-all, like all 5, no allies, right? And see who comes out on top, just for fun. Make the game exciting again. Everyone gets the touch rewards. Everyone gets some form of rewards.
Right. Okay.
Discussed amongst the leadership. And this way, it is fair. And then if you really wanted to go down that route, like that rabbit hole, like I'm saying, then you go off the killing machine, right? Who performs the very best gets that top tier reward. You know what I mean?
Yes.
On there. That's my opinion. I just want to see everyone have fun in this event. This event is supposed to be like the Super Bowl, like I said. And I really think last year's Paramount Cup really put a sour taste in everybody's mouth. And I am happy to see the map change. That yes. I will say.
Imagine if it was still San Francisco or Rome and we would spawn next to nobody.
Yeah, that would be horrible. That would be horrible.
That would be awkward. At least it's Moscow, so we had high hope for this cup, right? Being in one of the best map in my opinion. However, this is what we get. And for those players who said, well, why not replace S40 hashtag S40 and 37 by the next runner-up? They didn't expect that, and they didn't make the cut. So basically, they're not gonna have fun anyways. When the power difference is too great, it doesn't matter how you manipulate or try to fix the battlefield. The weaker always get hunted and they have no hope, while the stronger they kill everyone. So it is not possible. It needs a balance, and right now we have a problem where we have like 3 dominant alliance versus the rest. And because of glorious servers, those, let's say, those smaller alliance or those smaller servers, no matter what they do, they will never catch up to the big dogs, because they can only allow 1 player per month, while the other stronger alliance, they already benefit from a stronger economy, they grow faster, and they can still accept 1 player per month. So everybody needs to be equal, but we didn't start on the same levels.
Actually, you know what would be really cool? I think this would be really cool. Instead of just Legendary 1, Legendary 2 battlefields having mostly Legendary 1, only Legendary 1 having Paramount Cup, it'd be nice to see Gold 1 Paramount Cup, Silver 1 Paramount Cup, I think that would be really interesting.
Yes, but then it will be filled up with the sandbaggers.
Yeah, but it's already filled up with sandbaggers. It's already filled up with sandbaggers. I think if they could actually find a way to reduce that, maybe put a power cap in the Silver 1, Gold 1, right? And let it be on no holds barred in Legendary 1 Paramount Cup. I think that would be very, very, very reasonable.
You know what I mean? You know what I think for the Legendary 1 at least is remove all the alliances, make 8 new alliances, let Lilith create 8 specific alliances just for the Paramount Cup, and let the player decide which alliance they want to go. This way, it's the only way to control the power. Well, don't let them decide, but I mean, have a sort of mechanic where all those 8 alliance must not reach a certain amount of power, and all those players worthy of Legendary 1, they join whatever alliance they want, and once the alliance has filled or topped the requirement, then you can no longer enter this alliance. You have to pick the 7-1 remaining. That would be the so far. I mean, if you guys have a better idea, go ahead and put that in the comments below, but that's one way to make it happen. Yeah, it will piss off a lot of players, let's say in 21, that assemble a monster team. But let's face it, if everybody wants to have a fair chance, that would be one way to do it.
You know what? I actually like that idea. I really like that idea. But instead of letting people choose, I think they would have to filter it, or else everyone's going to gravitate towards certain players. Like, I have no money, for example, maybe, you get what I'm saying.
Yes, I do.
It would get filled up really quick. It becomes slightly off balance.
Right, but let's start with new alliances only for that tournament. That would be a good start, I believe. Anyway. So that's what I want to talk about. So now you guys understand the situation. It's kind of an upset, but it is what it is. Maybe it will have a shock effect to Lilith and make them put that problem in top priority instead of bringing us more pay-to-win content. If you guys have any comments, questions, just let me know. And by the way, if you are not a member or a viewer of FUBAR, I will put his YouTube channel in the video description. Have a look at his material. Give him a like. He's one of the content creators that I like to work with. I think he have a good potential. He makes some interesting content. So go ahead and give him the support that he deserves. Until then,
Yes.
friends, I'm gonna wish you a great week and take care.
This is Fubar signing off with Mag. I got your 6. Peace.